cello. So I am woo, trying different things. Mm. Okay, so I see I'm losing subscribers. Um, and I want to put this out there. I am not getting ready to sugarcoat my opinion. You know, I'm not getting ready to hold back on how I feel about certain situations. And, you know, we can't have brutal, honest conversations because you people have lived in a bubble, been lied to, deceived, manipulated, and controlled by people that want to see race wars go on, people not like people. And I am sorry. I'm not getting ready to sugarcoat nothing. I am a two-time cancer survivor. Hold on. I am a two-time cancer survivor. I I always ask the good Lord, what did he leave me on this earth for? Because I could have been dead and gone. So to us people that are out here and we are telling our opinions on the way that we see everything, the way we see this country being divided, how it's always been divided. You know, I ain't falling for the cons no more. I am going to tell my opinion, and I'm sorry if the truth hurts. Ain't no sense in people being out here tap dancing. Y'all tap dance. Y'all want to say people, oh, they don't get it. They don't do this. They don't do that. You know, they complaining about Trump being in office. Hey, the butt fouls. Let me tell y'all something. I ain't never starved a day in my life. And I'm not gonna starve. Okay. I'm not gonna starve. I don't care who the president is. And I'm not ashamed to go to food pantries and pick up food. The title of this show is, you know, we see the toxic, disrespectful people. And y'all think because they're rude, disrespectful, y'all call them toxic. But you say nothing about the so-called, the soft-spoken manipulators and con artists that come deceived as people of the cloth, people that come over here from other countries and want to say how we should live. We've been conned by the music industry. they put government informants in every aspect of this world. That's what they do. And it is to conquer, it's to divide and conquer. We don't even see that half of the stuff that's being put out by the media, different people that have their own agendas, people that still want to push the race cards. We got people said they are pastors and Christians, but they're slowly they're doing Lucifer work. They're doing Lucifer work. They are doing Lucifer work. And so I'm not here to sugarcoat nothing. I have not been a perfect woman my entire life. I went through periods of my life. And I can see that people play. You can see the way YouTube does the algorithms. You know, if you're lying on, if you are going with the agenda that the world has for you, or what they want you to say, oh, your shows are going to be put in the algorithms. Everybody's going to talk about them. But they're not going to put shows in the algorithms that's teaching people how to eat healthy, to exercise, to stay motivated. They're not going to do that. Because, you know, that would mean we might have some peace in this world. Some people, they don't even know how to function if there is not peace. So to any subscribers that I lose, sorry but not sorry. For people that don't talk to me due to my opinion, sorry. I've respected people when they've talked about people that I love. I've sat up there. But the minute I say something, then you got a problem. Because y'all are all hypocrites. Good evening, Pant. How are you doing? This situation that's going on in America, starting from Trump winning the election to Carmela Anthony, has showed me that you people, y'all still down with the sickness. That was a song by The Stir. Get down with the sickness. Y'all still part of the sickness. Y'all part of the problems. You're part of a problem. You're part of the problem. You people will sit up and judge people based on one dirty, manipulative person. You will judge somebody off of what somebody else has said. See, you got them soft-spoken manipulators that's in the background, and you have the go along, get along gang. You could be the world's greatest person. You can open up your home to people. You can treat people nice. And one person will ruin it for everybody. See you, wouldn't want to be you, and don't want you around me. I do not want soft-spoken, manipulating people around me that will play victim. When you've had enough and you curse them out, or you tell them how you really feel about them, or you tell them they dirty, you manipulative, you rotten to the core. See, I've seen it all. I've seen people break up music groups. I've seen people break up, destroy families. But see, me, I'm the type of person, ain't nobody getting ready to steal my joy. I am a shining star. I am a shining star. I was taught that I was a shining star. I had parents that loved me. I know how to treat people right. And that does not mean going around disrespecting people, talking about them, and doing underhand, dirty stuff. Like some of you soft-spoken manipulators do. You will lie on people to make yourself allegedly look good, and all the time you the dirty person. When a person calls you and they say, you know what, such and such, they just did this, they just did that. Well, you need to ask, well, why did they do that? See, I've had people go against me, and I didn't do anything wrong. Or I've had people go against me when I said, I don't feel that person. They not right. They ain't no good. All they do is talk about people. They dirty. They manipulative. But y'all say, oh, you know, they not right. Everybody is not right in this world. Your family can be your most toxic people too. You will see family treat their friends better than they do their own family. They will go all out of their way for their friends, but they will leave their family hanging. They will go out of their way. They will let family come live with them. They'll go out of their way. They'll make sure they got money. Something happened, you know, they going all overboard for a friend, but won't even help their family. They'll make excuses for their family. Well, they shouldn't be traveling. They shouldn't do this. They shouldn't do that. Or that family member, they're allegedly doing drugs, or they're doing this. But you still go all out for your friend who probably is 3 times as worse as that family member. I don't know what to say about you people, but I do know this. Darlene April, I don't care if I lose every subscriber that I have. I still find joy and I find purpose in my life. I am still not going to hate people. I might not fool with you no more, because no, as Maya Angelou said, when people show you who they are, you got to believe them. Dog you out. And I don't want evil, negative spirits around me, especially when you have showed me what you about. You were about dividing friends, of dividing a family, and you did your snake moves. Your snake moves, snakes. Them slithering snakes. You look all in another group. You look up, I mean, if I told y'all some of the dirty folks that I done encountered in my lifetime with alleged friends and family on how dirty they was. But I keep it moving because my spirit, the God that I serve, makes me keep going. I'm not getting ready to stop my shine, my flow, because I might express my opinion on how I feel about something, and I might have made some mistakes. But at the end of the day, I'm not a user. I'm not a thief. I tell people to be friends. You know, I try to find the good. I see people still on this internet arguing about the R. Kelly case. Everybody. And let me tell you something. The movement could have been bigger, but people were sent in. There has been government informants with our race of people that has been put in to destroy a movement. Some of you dirty, low down, soft-spoken, manipulative people who hide behind the scenes and calculate moves, you're to me the scum of the earth, because you're like a slithering snake. A slithering snake. I learned my lesson. I see how you slithering snakes move. I see how y'all move in the streets. I see how y'all move in friendships. I see how y'all move in groups. And some of y'all, you're not happy unless you are breaking up friendships, breaking up family relations, destroying things. Some of y'all are not happy. And you go along, get along, people that go along with that, you're no better than the manipulator. And so when the person has had enough and they snap, they probably deserved it. When somebody tell me, such and such girl, they just went off on me, I'll be like, what did you do to them? Because see, you not telling me the whole story with your lying ass, with your lying behind. Be careful of those soft-spoken manipulators that talk a good game. They want to make you think, oh, I'm not the problem, but they done lied on you. They done cause all kind of havoc. And be careful of those that are disguised. That's the wolf in sheep clothing. You have to be careful with these type of people. I love my friends and my family. Some of them I wouldn't care if I ever saw again in life. So be it. Because I'm not here to sugarcoat this thing called life. I'm going to tell you the brutal, honest truth. Some of y'all family ain't shit. And some of your friends ain't shit. And some of the people, you smiling in their face, thinking they your friend, they not your friend. You look up and they gonna start a lie, they gonna start a rumor, and it's over with. And you're sitting there like, because I was good to them. I looked at them do things for other people. I looked at all of this stuff, but I'm the bad person? Some people, they are jealous of people that have great hearts. Some people are sitting here wondering how some of you people are still surviving. Some of these people are like, oh, they still surviving? Oh, they still look nice? You can't break somebody that's a good person, no matter what you do. And if y'all can't look up in this world and see everything that's being revealed to you, from Hollywood to the politics to the regular everyday people, I really feel sorry for you. I feel very sorry. Hey, Stray Godzilla. I feel sorry for some of you people that are so stuck in a bubble, or you get mad because somebody says something you don't like, or they do something, but you sat there and they've talked about people you love. Ain't no sense in sugarcoating what's going on in the world. I've expressed my opinions. hold on. I've expressed my opinion on immigration. People that's been able to come over to this country, live free, live free, get all kind of goodies. And I live here and I can't get nothing. They save their money and then they go back to their country. Stay mad. I don't give a fuck. It is what it is. That's what they do. That's what they've been doing. Straight Godzilla. These people, some of these people don't like us. They're not like us. Some of your family members don't like you. And some of your friends don't like you. Now, racism still exists. We see it now. We see how we have a father who's calling himself, a man of God, but low-key dissing a kid. It's right there in your face. So be mad at me for speaking my truth because I don't care. I'm going to sleep good tonight. I'm going to get up in the morning. I'm going to go serve my God. I'm going to be thankful he sent his son. And I'm looking at some of you people that call yourself Christians or believers and all of this. But you're part of the problem. If you are supposed to be a person that believes in the word, but you going along with the okie dokie, and they wonder why a lot of people don't go to church. They wonder why a lot of people don't believe, because we see you so-called pastors. We see the manipulative moves that you make. How you ain't no child of God. You Lucifer kids. We see the sneak dissing, the sneaking manipulators. And then all of y'all people, y'all will stand with a no good, low down, lying, no good pastor. But then you don't want your family member at your house because you say they this and that. But you can give the pastor an exception? When you know a pastor is dirty, has used people up, you know they're not speaking the truth, and you still go support them and attend J Church, you part of the problem. Now, you're not supposed to go to church due to the pastor. They're supposed to be that vessel to God. But why would I leave the streets to deal with a no good pastor in the church? I might as well still be in the streets dealing with the con artists, the lowlifes. I should never have left the streets. I should be all out in the streets. I should be in the clubs partying. I should be sleeping with women's husbands, having kids by them. I should be telling people, I should tell people, help me with this, and then I'm going to do this. And I keep forgiving the pastor. And this is why this country and people's lives are messed up right now. Because you sorry people, and if the shoe fits, wears it. Y'all don't want to address nothing that goes on in the family, the way people was mistreated, the way certain relatives acted, the way they mistreated certain people. Nobody wants to address the touchy-feely uncle, but you want to throw R. Kelly in prison. But y'all, this, and I'm going to talk about it, and I don't care who likes it. I was not born for people to like me. I was born to live my life. I was messed up at one point. I trusted more in man than I did the good Lord. And let me tell you something. When I start getting on my hands and knees, and I start asking God to show me what's for me, the people that was for me, God has showed me things through his son, Jesus Christ. See, I'm not claiming to be. I'm not taking no oath under the cloth. I'm not saying I'm an evangelist or nothing. I'm talking about life experiences. I'm talking about people that was hell coming up, caused all kind of havoc, and now they done got their shit together, and they act like they've been the perfect child. They act like they ain't never did shit wrong in their life. That's you people that's sitting around here talking about these kids and what they should do, what should have happened. And some of y'all know, back in the day, y'all would have unalived or beat the person or got on the phone and called the family. You hypocrites make me sick. You make me sick. These the same people that's telling you and calling people thugs and unalivers. And some of y'all got records. Some of y'all done been to jail yourself. And I'm sick of people always saying that my race of people are angry. I'm not angry. I don't blame nobody. Nobody but myself for the stupid mistakes I made because I didn't know any better. I didn't know the effects. See, a lot of us, we came up in the time when, you know, you got to survive. You know, you had some family that went to college. You had some that went to the service. You had people that was rallying around certain families. You had family members. You had people calling some of the family members, oh, they fast. You had some girls that got pregnant the first time, but you labeled them whores and everything else. See, for y'all that didn't get caught, okay? Or some of y'all, because the kid's mother was out in the nightclub, you talked about them, but you're keeping up more shit in the church. Stray Godzilla says people need to be on code. Why don't they teach anger management in school? They can teach a whole lot of things in school. Stray Godzilla 22. You know, I can remember when I worked at Honeywell, we had all of these classes where all of the different races would get together. We bring food. We bring food, you know. Everybody tried to get along, you know, for the training. After the training was over with, you still had some that snub you because you grew up in a different part of town. You still had those that was looking down on you because you had a child out of wedlock. You had people talking about you because of the way you talked. And right now, I am looking at nothing has changed. Racism still exists. People are prejudiced. People have their own opinions. People still look at people of color as bad. No, I'm not saying that's everybody. Because I have some white friends that I would trust over my black friends. I had some friends I could go stay at their house. And I ain't got to worry about them talking about me on how much toilet tissue I done used or something. But teaching anger management in school would be nice. Teaching to be respectful. There are so many people in this country Like this country was built on a lie, on lies. We had American Indians over here. We already had some black people. And we had Mexicans. See, when you say some of these people are coming across the borders, no, America stole a lot of the states. And they took them from Mexico. A lot of people was not brought over here on slave ships. They don't talk about the black people that had slaves. They don't talk about how the high yellow people are treated better than the dark skin. Well, I don't know where I come from, Stray Godzilla. I don't know. Baby, we was dispersed to the four corners of the earth. I don't know where I come from. And I'm not even concerned about that. My concern is the here and the right now on how our people are hypocrites. We will stand by the worst of people. We will talk about who's dirty and no good, but y'all give passes to people that's supposed to be sending a message. I see people that snub people because they were so-called worldly, but they're not talking about the abuse that has went on in these churches, what these choir directors did to boys and girls, what the family, you know. We are a messed up people. Who wants help? Some people like the dysfunction. Ain't no code. Some people like the dysfunction. Some people, they don't want to talk about, you know, all the stuff that went on that was wrong. They don't want to talk about, yeah, actually I'm going to get some soda. We don't want to talk about how we glorified the dope dealers and them people. We don't want to talk about how y'all believe a lying pastor, a manipulative pastor, a dirty bitch that will lie on a stack of Bibles. Nobody wants to be honest. I don't care what people say about me, because they can't make me nor can they break me. but a lot of them done lost their way. They lost their way. They're hypocrites. Like I say, the soft-spoken manipulator is the worst enemy. The soft-spoken manipulator usually comes in the form of dirty, no good people that are disguised as people of the issue. Oh, thank you, Stray Godzilla. I took a hiatus. You know, I remember I had to tell people, don't call me about Trump, telling me what Trump doing, telling me what any of these presidents are doing. And I'm looking at history repeat itself. History is repeating itself. I come for I'm doing my podcast.
Oh my God.
Y'all hear my neighbor? That's my neighbor. And the water because I was coughing. We got anything sweet? It's so nice.
I mean, you got these right here.
Well, oh, okay. Let me get one of them. It's so nice.
So nice what?
When you have neighbors.
There's recooked greens and stuff.
10 now. She cooked greens and chicken. Oh, Lord, have mercy. Now I want to talk.
There's a bag back. There's a bag back.
We had Wallow that said, hey, kicking it with the Wallow, I'm not supporting no business just because they are black. I want good service and good food. Well, 2 weeks ago, I ordered food from a so-called, they are a black-owned restaurant. Called the woman 3 times to make sure my order was right, and they still got my order wrong. When the person went down there to pick up my
On Chicago Street.
Yeah, I ain't fooling with her no more.
My spot.
Oh well, she.
I know the Glen help her get that place real.
Yeah, boy, baby, she need to get some better help. Cause they messed my order up. That meal cost me close to $20, and I don't even eat dark meat. I specifically said white meat. The person went down there to pick up the food. They still had the order wrong. What's this?
Go.
Oh, that's your food. Okay. All right. Okay, y'all. Yeah. And so I'm with Wallow. Uh-oh. You heard me?
Hey, I didn't hear you.
You had your door open.
I know it was open. I hadn't closed it from great.
Oh, because I was just told to y'all I'm visiting Mother Reed.
Oh, okay.
This the mother. I'm doing my show.
You doing what?
My podcast. He just,
Oh.
yeah, he just told me that you cook some greens and chicken.
Your podcast tells you that?
No, Greg just told
That's
me.
what I said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. And she got hot water cornbread. Lord have mercy.
I told him this was our Sunday dinner.
Oh, so we don't eat till tomorrow?
He got a plate over there now. He just waiting for some of it. I forgot to make the cornbread, so I made hot water cornbread. I told him it don't take long. What you got in that bag?
You know my usual pop.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is Mother Reed. She's the mother of the church. I go to a great church now.
Oh, you
It's called.
talking to somebody? Oh.
Yeah, I'm doing my podcast.
Oh, okay.
Uh-huh.
You like LaQuinta, she do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I ain't looking right. Don't put it.
Well, I don't have you.
Okay.
Yeah, she's cooking, kicking it with the roots. And girl, I done walked in and she making some hot water cornbread. Y'all know
Just cut it.
I love my mother, but my mother did not want nobody in the kitchen with her when she was cooking.
Who told you that?
Oh, my sound is going in and out. Okay. No, growing up, my mother didn't like nobody in the kitchen with her.
Well, when I used to bake, I didn't like the kids in there.
Mm-hmm. So all of that throwing down, making dressing, and all of that other kind of stuff, I didn't know how to do that. I would meet
You
boyfriends.
learned it from your mom.
She didn't want us in the kitchen.
Well, couldn't you sit out and watch? You didn't have to be.
No,
in the
she didn't want us in the kitchen with her. She got the food done. I would meet men and they would go over to my mother's. The food was so good, and Thanksgiving, what you cooking? I'm like, nothing. I'm going to my mother's. I don't know how to cook this food.
Wow.
But
Watching or something.
Huh?
You should have been watching. She wouldn't let you watch.
My mother would cook all night long.
Mm-hmm.
Like Thanksgiving,
Yeah.
our food was done in the morning.
Yeah, I used to do that.
When people be talking about they eat at 6 o'clock at night on Thanksgiving Day, I'm like, 6 o'clock? We be done put the food up and went on.
Uh-huh. Better turn this up a little bit.
Oh, okay. Maybe it was just your Wi-Fi. Yeah, kicking it with the roots. I'm just talking. So, somebody just told me that Mother Reed had cooked greens and cornbread, and she already had that door. So I come down begging for a meal. I had to give her a tip tomorrow. Go to the gas station.
You don't have to, no, don't do that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But check this out. Back to what I was saying about Wallow, they were going off on him. And I was saying, I ordered this food from a soul food restaurant, and they still got my order wrong. I didn't even call back. After 3 times the person went down there to pick up our meals, they still got it wrong. And I just thought, they ain't got the... Yeah. Yeah, you know, you don't want to complain because you don't know what the people gonna put in the food.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, we eat Thanksgiving dinner because my mother was a sports fan, you know. And so, 12 o'clock, I think that was the first meal. But y'all know what really kills me is these hypocrites, right? That say they don't celebrate the holidays, but they being the first ones ready to eat the holiday food. Yeah, I'm talking a lot of mess today. Y'all hit that like, share button. I'm talking the truth, my truth, the way I see it with our people. So I can't get my chicken and greens till tomorrow?
No, you can get some.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You got something to put them in?
No, I didn't bring nothing. I was just coming to get them. Then your door was open. Yeah, them be the first ones, girl. Oh, we don't celebrate holidays, but they the first ones. Yeah, ask me how I know, because I got some of them relatives. Yeah, they don't celebrate the holidays, but they the first ones ready to eat.
They ain't cooked it. I guess they say,
Right.
Somebody invite me to eat, I'll eat.
You can't make this stuff up.
Yeah.
So anyway, kicking it with the roots. You know, I took a 2 weeks hiatus. I didn't want to hear nothing about Trump and all of the stuff they was putting out. We going back to slavery time and all of that. I got sick of that. I got sick of it. And I said, let me get off YouTube because I had some projects of them. And then Carmelo Anthony come up. And girl, I done hit the ceiling with this young boy who was bullied and told where he couldn't sit. And I'm looking at racism, prejudice, the way people have done this boy. I've looked at his what is their names? The ones that he unalived the father, who is low key dissing the boy and his family. He wants to show up at a press conference. And I'm looking at America still being divided. You know, I'm looking at black people that forgot that your grandparents or your parents told you if somebody bully you, that you better.
Answer your own phone.
You better.
You don't
Mother Reed had her door open. I walked right in. I thought you had sent her a signal and said she on her way for. You told me she had chicken and greens. The door was open.
The door was open for him.
See, y'all, I just love these people.
good.
One or two.
And he got him, let me see that hot water. Some hot water cornbread. Good God Almighty.
I hope they taste so bad.
Hot water cornbread. Let me tell you. Now, I'm one of these ladies. When I eat my greens, I eat my greens with some cornbread and give me some juice. I eat mine with.
I didn't know they was chopped so fine.
Mm-hmm.
I don't get that. I usually give them in the bag sometimes, and then most of the time I get them fresh. You know?
Yeah.
But
I eat my greens with my fingers.
and they they were so small. I don't like them.
Mm-hmm.
I had to pick through them a lot.
Yeah, I went to etiquette school. You know, they sent me to etiquette. I know how to set the table and stuff. But again, yeah, you know, to learn how to set a table, eat, put the napkin, you know, a dinner fork, a salad fork.
No, I gotta warm my greens back up.
Okay. You had one of them? Oh, poor thing.
Oh,
Poor thing. I don't know what to
oh.
Am I part of the family?
say.
You
Yeah.
know, in the house, ain't you?
Hush your mouth.
You part of the family.
Oh, I know.
You part of the family twice. You part of the family because you go to
Mm-hmm.
You're my daughter in the Lord.
Yeah, and you my mother in the Lord. You've always talked to me.
Yeah.
And I can take constructive criticism too. When people tell me I'm wrong or you shouldn't hate that person, or I try to listen to them. I swear to God I do.
Yeah.
I try to let them be.
Yeah. With this spoil self, I had to fuss at him. I call him with his big head.
Straight Godzilla 22, I eat my greens with my fingers.
You can eat with
I come from-
toes if you want to.
I come, my parents was from Mississippi.
You hear what I said? I said you can eat your greens with your toes if you want to, but I'm gonna laugh at you.
Yeah.
I'm just telling you up front. I'm going to laugh at you.
We got shoot, highest food coming. We gonna have to get out there and plant some greens in the garden out there, Mother Reed.
Now you do that, and now cook them.
I can't.
You plant them, and Greg take care of them.
Yeah, some collard greens, some tomatoes, mustards, and turnip greens, some
This
peppers.
is kale that I got.
Do people still make cha-cha?
Oh, some people do, I know.
Did you used to do in the can and make preserves and stuff?
I didn't do canning.
Did y'all parents do that, audience?
What did I do? I can't.
Ooh, it wasn't nothing like having
I
them
didn't
good
do
old,
canning. My mother used to do canning.
did she? Boy, we would go visit my aunt in St. Louis, and she would give us all of them cans. We come back, and I used to love putting them preserves on some toast.
I used to make preserve.
Did you?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Preserve.
Yeah.
I love that stuff so much.
How as food is, we all got to start gardening together.
So yeah, you know, I believe God will make a way.
I know.
Making a way now. I don't think we have to worry about starving,
I ain't gonna
not
stop.
having no food.
They got plenty of food pantries.
People just don't know how to fix it. The white folks are the ones gonna suffer because they don't know how to make ends meet.
Yeah. We've been
So
surviving.
some of them do because some of them were raised around.
Yeah. We didn't have everything handed to us. We know how to survive out here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cha-cha is when they would take the peppers.
Yeah,
They would take peppers and tomatoes, Miss Roots, and they would can it, girl, and then they would use it as a seasoning that they would put over the greens and stuff.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
A little tart kind of taste.
We're delighted when their loving sister,
Yeah.
a social worker, found Harold to share her life with.
And you know, different people from parts of the South cook different too.
Oh yeah.
Alabama people cook different from Mississippi people.
Oh yeah.
And I don't know where they came up with that sugar on rice stuff.
Oh, that the North and the newer
Yeah.
generation, different generation. Because my kids, they still
Yeah.
don't eat rice without sugar.
Yeah, putting sugar on rice and all that other kind of stuff.
Rice on, let me see, sugar on rice. What else they put sugar on? Sugar on,
I ate a lot of rabbits and squirrels and possums growing up too, y'all. Some possums and sweet potatoes.
my grandpa.
My mother used to fry that rabbit. You would think it was chicken and smother it in some gravy and rice
With onions.
and onions.
My mom used to do that.
Yep, no sugar on grits or rice.
Because when it was bought from the store.
Uh-oh, kicking it with the roots, you gotta be young. You gotta be 50 and below. She says she don't eat white rice without sugar.
Yeah,
They put sugar on grits, Mother Reed.
yeah, some people do.
Yeah. But it's all in how you was raised.
Yeah,
I know a lot of people won't eat Chinese food.
yeah.
Talking about they got cats and stuff. And I
Yeah,
said, well, I guess I would have
They
been
talking
there.
about yang yang.
Yeah.
A group of people, those are Asians.
Yeah.
I think my kids' generation used to call them yang yang.
Mm-hmm.
And tell my they're the ones that kill them cats and put them in food.
Harold says she dropped one and it went under the vehicle.
Oh, okay. Yeah, she a millennial. Your husband, no. Yeah, we from the old school. We ate rabbits, squirrels, possums. Mm-hmm.
Did you eat possum?
They-
Did they eat possum?
Possum with sweet potatoes.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember eating possum.
We ate fish. We go on the fish bank. They fish, clean the fish right there and fry it up.
My brother used to do that.
Mm-hmm.
This was a man that we vacationed with and spent hundreds of hours with. And
It is hot up in here.
Yeah, because I got to have the oven on.
Okay.
I'm gonna pump that air conditioner.
Yeah.
The Douglas County Sheriff's Department
Yeah, it's just real hot when I had the oven on.
and started investigating. And just like in Tony Hanthorne's case, 17 years later,
Yeah, the roots.
the number
Y'all, did you get the cruise?
reports say Harold told one deputy.
Oh, Stray Godzilla, you had frog about 2 weeks ago. How was it? I know some people, they eat frog legs and
Oh,
stuff.
that's a delicacy.
Yeah.
But he told another investigator that Len said
In some countries, they eat roaches.
told one deputy he pulled Len out from underneath
Is this the cake you done baked, Mother Reed?
Yeah, I felt like baking a cake the other day. I baked a cake.
Oh, Lord, what kind is it?
Just a pound cake, 7 pound cake.
Hmm.
You like it?
Yeah, you were supposed to have been setting up a cruise for us to do a meet and greet.
You talking to me?
No, I'm talking to one of the ladies on my podcast. Because you got Warm Strong Adventure and cruising is fun.
That's why you like it.
Yeah, a lot of these people, uh, they take cruises like y'all do the route out on the cruise ship about every 2 to 3 months. So y'all probably up there in the status of free cruises.
A Colorado State trooper for decades, she hadn't known about Lynn's accident until she heard about Tony's tragic fall and learned both women had been married to
Yeah, Greg said Mother Reed cooked chicken and greens, and you had your door open. That's why I just walked right in.
I had left it on one of the big heads first.
Because, I can cook, but I don't know how to do all that throw down cooking like they do. Yeah.
Could Tony and Thornton be alive today?
You know, Peter, you asked a question.
Oh, okay.
I asked myself for over 2 years.
Yeah, I took my first cruise, but we weren't able to dock due to the weather. So I'm ready to take my second cruise. I was hooked the first time I went. And it took me so long to get on the cruise ship because I was scared to be out there on that water. But it wasn't bad like I thought it was going to be. But we had one bad night, but other than that, it was okay. I got tired of eating on the cruise ship.
Oh, they always had some good stuff to eat. I
Mm-hmm.
went one time.
You went on the cruise? Wasn't it nice? Oh my
Yeah, I
God.
enjoyed it.
Mm-hmm. But when they were showing how you had to get off the big boat and get on the small boat, I don't know if I would have did that.
I did it. They did that to get off of the island.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It wasn't bad.
Yeah.
I did it. You can do it.
Yeah. I don't know how to swim.
Me either.
I could never catch the rhythm of the stroke, Uncle Boogie Baby. What y'all think about Gail Kingdom going up there in space, spending all of that money?
Oh, that's her money.
Yeah,
That's what she wanted to do.
yeah, I guess. But do they really go to space?
They went up so far, they don't go all the way. They just go.
Yeah,
Took them 11 minutes to do what they did. Go and get there.
yeah.
They didn't go. They went up past, past where you go up so far where gravity. They passed gravity. So their hair, you can start to see their hair stuff all floating up. They passed gravity. They went up.
But they just showed people on the news that was stuck up there in
Oh,
space.
yeah, for almost a year.
So how could they just go up there and come back?
They didn't go that far.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they went to the moon, them other people.
It's not bad. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, and them just went
Mhm.
was it, I don't know how many miles it was, but it wasn't like going to the moon.
Well, I guess if I was rich, if I felt like going to the moon,
Oh, no, I ain't never gonna have no mind to go. I ain't gonna have no mind to go up in space like she did. No, I don't wanna do that. That's not in the.
I don't want to go up there because then we might find some people realize that aliens running this world. There's other people out there. I believe that.
I don't know. I don't think God meant for humans to be doing what God on the moon and living on the moon. he made the earth for us.
Yeah.
And I don't believe that that's God's will. I believe that's why so many climate changes. Like
I believe aliens running the country.
The night Lynn Hempthorne, Harold's first wife, was crushed under their jeep. We asked her
Some of this stuff these people doing.
recognized accident
well, Trump did back with a whole lot of stuff.
Lynn's case.
But y'all, see y'all there you go talking about Trump, but they don't talk about what Obama, the Bidens, and everybody else did.
Well, Trump is the president. If Biden was in there doing some of the stuff
He did a whole lot of stuff.
Yeah, but we didn't agree with it. Didn't agree with it. So why when one do something wrong, why not criticize them?
Well, you know, you got folks, they still want to say Obama was the world's greatest president.
Well, he was a good president
For who?
for us and everybody.
Girl, please. Obama can kick rocks.
I don't know that much about it that I can say that.
Yeah. Obama wasn't for us.
Harold told investigators he had to use an unconventional track because the one that came with the jeep didn't work.
I don't like to talk politics because I don't know enough about it.
Yeah, neither do I. But
So
I
that's why
just
don't
say,
like to-
if they don't, that's why I got tired of them talking about Trump. I said, but y'all didn't have this much energy.
One of the people that voted for him,
That the jack was
he didn't do what he said. That
He done did Trump done did everything he said he was gonna do.
he put a whole lot of lines.
But
It didn't happen.
they let them tell it.
President.
I'm still getting my food stamps.
Yeah,
My
right.
$23.
How much?
$23.
Yeah, I get. I think what I get.
all the way under
I don't
the
get.
jeep,
I get it like that. 23 or 27 or something.
Yeah, I get $23 a month in food stamps. I still get my check. So, you know, they act like he was getting ready to cut our checks.
Well, he ain't started on some of that stuff yet. He haven't started yet. I don't know what else is gonna be done.
is suspicious to me.
We don't. Until it happens.
right now that Harold
People go to school. People go to
has
school
not charged Harold Hempthorne with any crime.
to plan their future. Depend on. Some people go to school to be doctors, high-paying jobs.
Meanwhile,
So-
investigators looking into the 2012 fatal fall of
So
Harold's
that's why
second
they
wife, Tony,
they make more money
Yeah.
than a lot of people.
interviewed Daniel Jarvis.
'Cause
And everybody
In the
ain't for having a lot of money. Some people like to just be regular people.
yeah,
I know some people, you know, they don't
The investigator listened
They don't have no big dreams or aspirations. I know some people don't even go to Chicago.
Let me go ahead and tell you something.
yeah.
Harold has
Some people just content with their life the way it
They
is.
are, and that's the way they are.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and some people like me, I'm afraid to. All the stuff you hear on the news, I'm afraid to go different places. I just see all that stuff that happened in Chicago. I know a lot of stuff can happen here, but I live here. You know.
Yeah.
But
I was in Chicago last week.
and I'm sure you'll be all right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody gonna stop me from having fun.
Wait, that's what I'm saying. If people like to go there,
I just keep my best friends with me.
yeah.
I don't leave home without
Well, you probably don't.
Without my
don't
protection.
Go to the area
no
where you
more.
hear all that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. The people that live over there, they know where all this stuff is.
Mm-hmm.
So, and you know.
Federal authorities do not believe that Harold Hempthorne is any kind of a hard luck
Ooh.
husband who's just the
Lord, Mother Reeves, you'd have made some hot water cornbread.
Well, yeah.
a
Now,
killer
I
that
told Greg I was getting ready to put my feet up
a bizarre
before
business
I ate.
model, collecting
And I said, well, you
life
just come
insurance
over and get you a
proceeds,
plate. Because we usually eat supper together.
$645,000
Okay.
on Lyft.
And he said, well, I'll wait for you. I said, no.
Tony.
Cause I'm getting ready to put my feet up.
Authorities believe
Yeah.
And he said, "Go ahead, put your feet up there, and I'll wait." And I just
That's
said,
my other friend. You know, I used to get us meals, but he said, Mother Reed, she cooks. I said, oh, okay.
and I cook for like when I cook for like 2 days or something.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta go fix my teeth so I can eat.
Yeah.
Something she learned when the FBI
So what I got to do, go get a bowl?
No, you gonna eat it here or you gonna take it?
I'm going to take it with me.
Harold had taken out
Well,
on her. Grace
yeah, you
says
can,
Harold
unless you
forged her
want, I'll give you a plate and you can just bring it back.
Okay, I'll bring it back then.
Bring it back sometime.
Yeah.
I'll give you a plate that I don't care,
Okay.
you know,
You died.
how
Yeah.
long it takes. But, when I come out of here, I'm gonna
Okay.
fix my teeth.
I think it's logical to.
Well, you know, I got to pay $1,900 for this impacted too.
What you gotta do?
Well, you know, it's sitting on the nerve. They got to break my jaw.
Oh,
So it'll get done next month. That's what I have to pay.
Of 2014
I call this, well, it's 1972.
and charged by
The
federal
$2,000 tooth to get out of my mouth.
of Tony.
It grew underneath my other
Justice
teeth.
for Tony.
And then I'll start getting fitted for my new dentures. So,
The judge ruled the circumstances
girl,
surrounding Lynn's
when I had cancer
presented at his
and my
trial
teeth,
were Tony's verdict.
my teeth start falling out. Oh my God. I cried a many a nights.
And in September
well, you know, God
2015,
did it to you,
3
man.
years
Yeah.
after Tony's death,
I know
Harold
somebody that
Kenford's
used to
trial
go to our
for
church.
murder began.
That's after she was a
Going
nurse.
into this trial, I
A
really
real
think
nurse
this
and
is
she was a
awesome.
nurse
There are
at
no
our church.
eyewitnesses, there's no
And
confession.
she had
So
cancer.
you're wondering if
Mm,
there's
she
one
died,
holdout juror, if
This
one
was last
person
year.
Mm-hmm.
got
Last year she
circumstantial
died.
evidence,
Yeah.
the government would
Actually, she
sell
was
this
my
case.
son's ex-wife.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's why I try to do the right thing now. You know, because I say, you know, the good Lord left me on this earth, so I'm going to talk my stuff. And, yeah. Well, everybody ain't God's children. Some people are Lucifer children. They got to stop saying that. Lucifer got his own group of people out here.
Yeah, but what I'm saying, all God, we all got children, but some of us took the wrong route. So we don't belong to him anymore. But we still his children. Some of us are bad and some of us are good, just like our regular children.
Yeah.
We got children that worse than the other one. Some of us got children that some of the kids did crime, they're in prison, in jail and stuff.
Oh, I
But
know.
they still God's children.
Yeah, they sure are.
Yeah. But they made the wrong decision
Yeah.
and they serving another God, which is the devil.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We can't look down on people
Right.
that we see on the street, homeless.
I
and
don't
stuff.
look
We
down
can't
on
look
them
down
people.
them
I
just
speak
because
to
of us.
everybody.
It could be us.
I speak to everybody.
You can't say, oh,
And I
ain't
know
going
every-
down there because them old people, they just
Yeah.
homeless people. No, don't do that.
Mhm.
'Cause the
Shoot,
thing
let
is,
me
some of
tell
us,
you.
some of our kids.
Yeah, God got a way of humbling people too. You think you sit so high and mighty, he'll bring you down.
He'll bring you down. He sure will. And you got to humble yourself.
Mm-hmm.
It's America's most collective problem. I use sports betting as a way to escape when in reality I'm choosing self-destruction.
I dirt up a lot of dishes when I'm cooking. So see all these, I had
Uh-huh.
to wash the dishes before I could,
But you was a caterer back in the day, right?
well, I did do some catering and
Yeah.
I was a cook. I was a cook at the, I cooked for the nuns,
Yeah.
cooked there, and I cooked at, this place, it was called CBI, Chicago Bridge and Iron, in
Mhm.
Plainfield. But I was working for a food company,
Oh, okay.
and I was the cook there.
I bet you they paid you good money.
Well, they was okay, but it went always be.
My mother, she used to barbecue when I worked at Honeywell. They would be like, ooh, they would take up a donation. Yeah. Now I could barbecue.
Oh, you can?
Mm-hmm. I know how to clean the meat. Okay.
So
Yeah.
bring it back over here. I'm gonna tell you the story.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell
Okay.
you the story.
Thanks, kicking it with the roots.
I'm gonna tell you this. You still in the thing?
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna tell you the story behind this plate.
Okay.
One day he came over to
Mm-hmm.
eat, and I said, "Where's your plate? You ain't got your plate." And he said, "Cause we fight all the time." And he said, "Okay, I will put a plate." And I thought he was, I was just messing with him. So he went and bought this plate, and he still eat over here.
Uh-huh.
He bought his own plate. I said,
Oh,
"Okay,
okay.
use your own plate to eat off of.
Yeah.
You want to? I just mess with him.
The federal judge in the case
I
told
love
the
Greg.
jurors this trial
Just,
Yeah, we all love them.
He's just a mess. That's what I tell you. He's just a big mess.
Yeah.
Harold Henthorne, where cameras were not allowed.
He make me
begins
laugh.
with the prosecution laying out its circumstantial case.
Yeah, this is my 6th year of being in this building. For 5 years,
I'm gonna give you what you want.
a wing of white meat.
I ain't got no weight. We ain't got no white meat. It's legs and thighs. You know.
Okay, give me a leg then.
A leg.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, kicking it with the roots.
He's a very unusual, quirky guy, and he has lied, but that doesn't necessarily make him a killer.
I just remember the defense attorney saying I don't have to prove anything.
Juror Don Roberts.
This is up to them.
Great, what you do?
The
I don't know,
prosecution says do just that, using drone footage,
They're gonna have
video, and
coffee and donuts before church in the morning, right?
along the mountain
Yeah, they
trail
usually do
laid the
coffee and yeah.
And so
Cheese.
I hope I can get there early enough tomorrow.
Who picking you up?
I don't know. I gotta find out.
Was hitting the same exact tower.
I like sitting down.
Daddy picking you up?
I gotta call her. I gotta see if Linda or Karen going. At least I got plenty of rides.
Cause Pastor picks me up. Mother Keston's her name.
Uh-huh.
She picks me up and
Yeah.
if Daddy, she picks me up, but she may not leave. I don't know what time. If you leave right away,
Mm-hmm.
but she don't leave right away.
Yeah.
To support the efforts Harold claims he made.
So call Daddy. I don't think she got picking on nobody.
Yeah, I already text Karen and Linda, you know, to
Now
see.
you're gonna have to take the greens and chicken off to heat it up, or you want me to heat it up now?
I'll heat it up when I get upstairs. I'm getting ready to eat.
I hate.
And I'm gonna go to sleep. I'm gonna talk to the podcast people for a minute. Keep on talking. The state of America is in such a bad shape right now. We need to be holding hands. People need to be praying for peace and unity. It's a shame, Mother
I
Reed.
think I cut up too much stuff in my potato salad.
Oh, okay. I done got the state of America. We ain't really improved. Racism still exists, prejudice. Ain't nothing done changed. It's saddening.
It was like, okay, he's trying to hide something
Juror Jerry Taboda.
and trying to get Mr. Jarvis to be
I'm
on
gonna
his
stick a
side.
paper towel, a little piece of paper towel, right here and soak
Another
up that
point of drama
juice.
came when the prosecution presented evidence
So I don't get
that
all over
Harold may
everything.
have stolen a
I don't
precious
like food
item
touch.
from his dead wife's body.
I know a lot of people, they don't want
After
their
Tony
green
Hawk
juice flowing into
Right.
their other stuff.
Yeah, I don't like that.
and not severely.
I'm gonna leave that little paper towel there.
Okay.
Missing was a wedding ring. And it's worth about $30,000 according to Harold. And that area was scoured. Investigators combed through that area, and so it was a real mystery. Where did the diamond go? Black.
Could I have a piece of cake too?
Investigator
Yeah.
returning to the scene suddenly found
Y'all hear me?
suspicious
I'm begging. I done
You're
beg.
not bad.
I don't know why I'm not begging. I'm just. You still here with me?
And it got to him. The prosecution believes Harold Hempthorne took the diamond back.
And there was that information allowed about the unusual way Harold's first wife, Lynn, died. Crushed under that cheek.
Once we learned more about Lynn's death and the circumstances of her death, then it started coming together for me that there were very many similarities to pattern of behavior.
There was only one person these jurors now wanted to hear from. Someone they felt had some
Greg gonna come over and eat dinner with you?
No, he's eating, he got his own.
Oh, okay.
I said,
Another account
fix him a
to the
plate.
jury.
At least I made him fix the wrong plate.
Oh, okay.
In fact, Harold's defense attorney rested
Girl,
his
food
case
done got to be so expensive now.
confident
But
Oh, we
again,
got, we do this together.
as
mm-hmm.
Yeah. Look in that closet and give me a bag.
looked over at Harold.
Where you gonna put your pot? You can't put it on top of your food.
Yes, I can. Oh, Lord. Hold on, y'all. Ouch.
I'm making it work. Right there.
For the wait, his
That's why I want y'all to sit down.
I like that cane you gave me.
Oh, thank you, no problem.
You know, it got a lot of things on it.
Okay, well, you can adjust it.
It got, I know, but it got a flashlight on it.
Did you get it to work?
It got a siren on it. Yeah, I had just put batteries on it.
Oh, you put batteries in it?
Yeah, I don't know if you see it. Hand it to me.
Guilty.
What?
Every hand is went out.
Girl, no.
I had to get the batteries out when I go to church because
Uh-huh.
some of them kids might have.
Uh-oh, watch out now.
Okay, wait a minute, listen to
first
this.
degree murder.
After the trial was
If I'm in
What?
trouble,
Yeah.
I've never seen that before.
You know I done had that cane for about 2 years and never
you
paid.
gotta be kidding.
And I ain't paid no attention to that
The
crap.
batteries go right here.
Okay.
AAA batteries.
Ain't that
The
something?
other one you got might do something.
I don't know.
Means justice
Wait,
for
put
the
it right back
workplace.
there.
Yeah.
Leave it right here, where it was. You got it right there. Lean it over. I don't want it to fall and break the.
Right there.
That's like, yeah.
Okay.
Those went
Now
on.
hold that bag in.
Mhm.
I want the plate to sit down and.
And
Yeah.
that is a position.
I can do that.
You have this oath and this
All of that stuff.
That's some juice. I got paper towel there.
to do that.
I'm so glad I was able to give away some of that stuff I
Thank you
had.
so much.
I like that.
Mm-hmm. 3 canes and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Harry is not alone in
See, the
regret.
kids, if they know that it's all on there,
Has its own.
they'll be playing with it.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't gonna be no more good if they press it and they go off in church.
Okay.
And we come
Ain't
forward.
that something?
I ain't no use of trying it because,
When I gave it to you, I said, well, it's got a light on it.
yeah.
I don't pay that stuff no
You
attention.
don't have to carry that on your arm or something.
Yeah,
Carry
I
it.
will.
See if you can-
I want a piece of cake.
I'm gonna give you a piece of cake, girl. Well, just so I'm gonna lay it on top of it.
Yeah.
Now,
I'm gonna
young
put it in a
Amy
bag.
Hepburn is the focus of attention. She is
And see,
serving details
When I go somewhere, right, and they be giving away stuff, girl, I be grabbing. People don't give it, I take it because I'm like,
Have that.
somebody gonna need this stuff.
Yeah.
Mississippi. The
And that
place
cane is
And
nice.
I
You know,
get-
if you're out and something happens, somebody try to rob you, you push that little button
Uh-huh.
and get the attention
Yeah,
of
ain't that
somebody.
something?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad.
Yeah,
Like to adopt it.
I like it.
You
But like
know,
I said-
a lot of people, Mother Reed, they don't like to go to them places when they be giving away food and clothes
They be
and
giving away new stuff, cause I used to work for
stuff.
Catholic Charities and this store, they went out of business.
Yeah,
And I used to pick up stuff for Catholic Charities.
I'd be like,
Greg told me I should have got more than one slice. I told him no, he can have one slice at a time because he'll eat that one slice. If it take two, he gonna eat both pieces.
He got his ex-mother-in-law funeral this weekend.
Yeah, that's what he told me.
So he can't even be in the cabinet show.
Yeah, he told me that. You gonna be here? Come on.
I'm performing.
My dessert.
And
Yeah.
I'm opening for the cabinet.
Oh, okay.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Mother Reed. I love you.
At 2 o'clock.
It's Friday at 2.
Oh, Friday.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
All right, I can lock my door.
Yeah, don't leave it open. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Oh boy. So the elevator man is here. So hopefully we'll have both elevators working now. Is that one going up or down?
Going down.
Okay.
Oh, well, I thought they were both working today.
Yeah. Okay. All right, you too. So I'm just on here. I'm just talking mess today. I'm laughing because I lost some subscribers and I was laughing. And I was thinking, you know, I need people to know, hey, Wellness with Frugal Mind, like YouTube is not gonna make me nor is it gonna break me. When people doing the right things on here, they don't get put in the algorithm. But that's teaching you how to eat healthy, exercise, you know, showing you how to save money, clipping coupons, all the positive. But you know, if you on here talking about folks, talking trash and all of that, you know, again, that's in regular life. You know, we don't want to hear the truth. We'd rather listen to people drag each other and dog each other out. So, yeah. And so, and I just left Mother Reed's house. I went to go get some popping water. And I just try to tell people, you know, some of the things that I done went through, you know. And I just, you know, call stuff the way I see it. You don't have to agree with me. You don't have to like what I'm saying. You know, I was raised to respect everybody's opinion. Now, I need y'all to come on over to Mouthpiece Show tonight. We're going to be talking about mental health. Yeah. Real life issues. Ain't none of us rap too tight. Yeah. Women, we deal with so much. Oh my God. Hormones, everything. We deal with a lot of stuff. Yeah. You know, dealing with hormones and you know, chemical imbalances and all kinds of stuff. Yeah. Wellness with Frugal Mind. Y'all need to check her out. She does health and fitness. She does affirmations. She She goes to Family Dollar, Dollar General on Saturdays. You know, she know how to save that money. Something. We all gonna have to be clipping coupons soon. Clipping coupons might have to move in with each other. And once people live together, you know, we can help people out, you know, save our money. Ain't nobody get ready to give you nothing. Nothing. Not if you live here in America, but other people can come over here and get all kind of benefits. And then they talk about the American people. So, I am just saddened by the state of America since Trump election. Carmelo Anthony, you know, seeing what these people have done to him, ruined him. I'm sick of looking at the people that's, you know, saying, talking about they forgive they God's people, but they sneak dissing folks. And they act like people don't see. And of course, I've been doing my opinion. And people don't like what I say. You know? I am calling things. I'm doing interviews talking about I forgive people, but the abuse talking about I forgive people, but they sneak this in the family. They sneak this in the family. Yeah. I've seen this kid be called everything but a child of God. Texas is a stand your ground state. So I don't even know why the kid was arrested. I have family that's in Texas. I mean, they can carry their weapons on them and stuff. Texas, you can carry your weapons. So tonight, y'all come join me. I'll be a Mouthpiece Show. I still go all over. I still share everybody's shows. I just been doing, you know, trying to do more work. Getting rid of a whole lot of stuff that I had. Making room for new stuff. We gave out Easter baskets for the organization the other day. I have another friend of mine. He has an organization. And they will be going to the White Sox game. And it's nice. I like to see people that's out here in the community trying to make a difference. A lot of us growing up, we wasn't taught the effects of if you do this, this is gonna happen. You shouldn't do this. You know, nobody told us like how mistakes would affect us. Nobody said, don't do this. It's wrong, it's evil. Hey, Six Bowls, we glorified everything that was wrong. Unfortunately, nobody told us, don't smoke that weed. Don't idolize that drug dealer. Nobody told us the consequences. Had a lot of rent parties going on back in the day. Come to find out, people was having rent parties and in different rooms, everything from A to Z was going on. But nobody wants to talk about the effects that had on the kids, because you had your neighbors at your house playing cards and they were trying to molest your kids. Trying to violate your kids. Six Bowls, I'm good to see you. When people don't let their kids go around other people, do not get offended. Me and my cousins, we was always with each other. And no hanky-panky. We was told we was cousins. Don't be playing doctor and nurse with each other. I don't know what I would do without some of my cousins. I hope I don't have to find out anytime soon. I done took enough losses. I hadn't even, that 2 weeks I was gone off YouTube, and I switched bank accounts. Well, one of my cards that I was using, I didn't even realize a lot of my memberships, I had let them go. I had to go through because some people that had been supporting me since day one, and some people I'm going to help their memberships grow. But, I got enough memberships. Sorry, I can't do any more new memberships. But anyway, I'm going to end this show. This is America. And I'm just saddened with the recent events. Nothing has changed. So this is why I tell people, stop, getting all worked up. We can't control the way people think. We can't control the way they think. Racism and prejudice still exist. You know, we praying for world peace. But one day, I'm going to see it happen. This is April Showers. I thank y'all for joining me. Please do not forget to check out these content creators. You got some content creators doing some great positive things. And it's up to us to support them and get them in the algorithms. Because YouTube is not going to do it. Unless you're on the agenda of talking about certain things, they're not going to put you in the algorithms. So I thank y'all for joining me. Come see me later on as I'm on Come On Brother Mouthpiece Show, and we'll be talking about mental health. Y'all have a great night.